All right. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your boy Devo, back in another Wifey Hunter episode. So this is part dos of the Pop the Balloon. Hold on, make sure I get the right one. It's episode 49, Pop the Balloon, or Find Love with Arlette Amuli. The first episode I did was just reaching too much. It was like about, I don't know, like 40, almost 50 minutes long. And I'm only 17 minutes in on a hour-long video, right? So if I had just kept it going, it'd probably been like 2 hours long. So we're gonna break it up. I'm gonna do each segment of each person that comes out, and we'll just kind of go through their way, okay? But yeah, without further ado, let's see what we got. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say this now early. If you do like this kind of content, please, think about maybe liking, subscribing, hitting the bell notification. That way you stay up to date with whatever we put out. I'm gonna be putting content out pretty steadily because it's really no shortage of this kind of content, and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy putting in my 2 cents. So, all right, let's get it.
Single guy.
Now,
hello, welcome.
I don't know if y'all remember from the first episode or not, but all these ladies, very well spoken, very nice. I think one of them in particular is a little bit pettier than the rest overall. And I kind of hate that I know like a little bit more about them now, because this dude's gonna come out and it's like I already know what the women about. So now it's just about seeing how this man comes out and present himself. But we're gonna talk about what they doing wrong. Well, what my opinion on what I would have done. I won't even say wrong. We're gonna scratch that. What I would have done myself, perhaps, or my opinion on their answers and things like that. All right, let's get it.
And what's your name?
Hello, my name is Joel.
Joel? How old are you?
I'm 29.
And what do you do?
Y'all, I don't know how old I look. I'm 38. Okay. And I don't know if I look 38 or what, especially with having hair now. When I have a low haircut, maybe I look a little different, especially with a little bit of gray in the beard sometimes. But it's weird seeing dudes way younger than me, and I be feeling like a lot of dudes be looking hella older than me. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but like, I look at this man, I'm like 32 or something. Like, bruh, like, I don't remember looking like that when I was 32, bro. I feel like I still look hella young. I don't know, it's crazy.
I work in professional sports, and I do a little bit of real estate investing.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, let's see. I love to laugh. Love to travel.
I feel like you look like you around my age.
Competition, so anything like competitive. Working out. I like to try new foods, spend time with family and friends.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Definitely a woman of God, for sure. I like a humble woman. I like a woman who likes to have fun. I love to laugh and make people smile. So I think I want to look for a twin in that regard.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, kids.
Okay.
I don't have any myself. Bad hygiene, for sure. And
okay. So none of them ladies have kids. Dude, what a lineup of unicorns. All of them like way past the age where normally they'd have at least one. I could peg some of them for having 2 for sure. Like, so for none of them to have kids, a decent career, goals, all that stuff, like, wow, kudos. That's crazy. First dude luck. He did not luck out. That sucks. Let's see if this gentleman here does better.
that's the main too.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. There you go. And there aren't too many ladies today, so let's go ahead and have you pop 2 balloons.
Wow.
2 balloons, whenever you're ready.
Wow.
Okay, and then one more. All right, let's start with the first one here. Your name and age.
Diamond.
Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. From the first video, if you seen the, I don't know if you've seen the first video or watched this already. If you didn't watch the first video, watch that one and you'll understand where I'm finna come from with this. I'm glad he popped her balloon. Out of all the ladies there, I'm sure she's a nice young lady, whatever. But her reasons for like why she popped her balloon with the first dude was so petty, it left a nasty taste in my mouth for her currently. Like I don't really care what she has to say at this point. And I'm not even like, oh, that's fucked up. I want her, I hope somebody, you know what I'm saying, resonates with her. That'd be great, right? But just me knowing already, like, where she was on, like, her thought process to me feels like that ain't it. She wouldn't be it for me, so. And like I said, out of everybody else's responses so far, I feel like everybody else had solid responses. They were, like, genuine. Her stuff was very entitled. Watch the first video, you'll see what I mean.
28.
And Diamond, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I had my balloon unpopped because I wanted to ask him a question about the earrings and see why he had, that type of earrings, or is that always your style, or, but originally I was wanting to pop, but I just wanted to kind of, people can always change up their style. So that the earrings things was not really a thing I was interested in. So I just wanted to keep it unpopped to ask you a question about, do you change your style and everything like that. So, yeah.
Got it. And now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
No specific reason. Obviously, first initial attraction, I found other ladies more my type.
Smart. Boy, let's go. There you go. You can't give too much, man. If you give people an inch, they'll take a mile. Okay? Come on now, I ain't trying to generalize this, but let's just be honest. You give certain people, I won't say women in general, but you give certain people an inch, they gonna take a mile every time. And in a show like this, where everybody's listening and there's no level of privacy, you gotta be very, very, very careful and strategic with your words. That was a spot on 10 out of 10 answer. He was like, no particular reason. We know what the particular reason is. I'm gonna tell you, okay? I ain't gonna say it, but we know it. I know it. You know what I'm saying? Out of the rest and she ex-military, so she probably still fit low-key. She probably still strong and can still move, but he popped her balloon and the girl next to her because they were the least fit of the bunch. How much you want to bet? Homeboy work out. He tall, he in shape. Everybody else looked very, very slim and in shape. Not saying these two other ladies aren't in shape, okay, or whatever the case may be, or aren't fit enough. I'm just saying they weren't fit enough to his liking, and I'm willing to bet that's why. But you can't say that. If he'd been like, yeah, I think she kind of out of shape, they'd pop them shit so fast, he'd have been up out of here. It'd have been the fastest round ever. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. You can't say that, especially when it comes to women. So his answer was perfect. That was a perfect answer.
Cool, sounds good. Thank you. And you did pop one more. Your name and age.
Ane, 29.
All right. Ane, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Definitely want to hear him out as well. He seems like he presents himself very well, so I was just listening.
Thank you.
All right. And why'd you end up popping hers?
Same reason, just looking at the lineup.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Let's head on back. We've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, if I was to ask your best friend to describe you in 3 words, what 3 words would she use?
Okay, let's
start there and come back.
Let's go. Still not bad.
All right. Your name and age, and what 3 words would your best friend use to describe you?
Yes.
It's a mediocre question in a sense because you can't ask somebody what your best friend would say, because they're gonna still give you the answer that they would give. You're still asking them. That's why that wasn't that great a question. It seemed good on the surface, right? You ask it fast enough, you get the attention, you make people think. Like you don't give them a chance to think, should I say? You make them just like answer the question for sure. You can probably get a solid answer. But in real life, all that question, it just loops back around to I'm gonna answer what I would normally say about myself. Because you can still ask her friend, and they might tell you something completely different. Right or wrong? Y'all can let me know in the comments.
Jessica, 27. 3 words that my best friend would use to describe me would be funny, goofy, and intelligent.
Okay.
Good words, good words.
Over here,
She
your
don't
name
feel
and
like
age and the
she
answer to his
gets all that
question.
too.
Jabria, 29. 3 words that my friend would use. I would say,
I'm just gonna say real quick, y'all. One, first of all, I gotta pause them because if I let it play for too long, copyright, blah blah blah. But though, I will say this: men don't say this enough, and I don't think women know this enough. But we really love goofy women. Y'all may think y'all trying to like not look silly. Y'all want to try and keep y'all image up. Man, we don't give a damn about y'all image like that. We don't give a damn about all that makeup and all this other crap. That's something that y'all do literally to impress other women. And this is like proven because y'all obviously don't give a damn about what men think half the time. That's what y'all say. That's what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times y'all dress to impress women. Because when a man approach you and be like, yeah, I like what you got on, you like, ugh, sexist pig. Pulling your dress down some more. Ugh, why you looking at me? You won't walk out here out the house with that on. I'm just telling you that it look nice. I know it look good. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I digress. I'm just saying we like goofy women. We don't the women this is why the women with the sweatpants and the hoodie that's hella goofy be getting wiped up. Y'all be like, she don't give a damn. No, she give a damn. Because her man knows what she can do at the crib. He knows when she take that hoodie and them sweatpants off, it's chitty chitty bang bang. He know when he look he look at her like, damn, word. And when she want to step out, they do that. But she ain't always flaunting, so everybody ain't all over it. That's a form of modesty. This is another thing, a little side tangent here. This is another thing that men look for. Now, this is one thing I give up to all the ladies there. No kids, modest. They're very modest. Some of them got their little pants on. They all got long skirts, no booty shorts, no nothing showing, no too much cleavage. No cleavage almost at all, I don't think. I ain't seen. They got their shoulders and their arms out. That's fine, right? Okay, so. But like they ain't showing like no extra excessive skin, and I love that. I love this look, ladies. And a lot of men, I want to say not all men, and I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of men love these looks that y'all got today. Y'all on fire. This is what we want to see women like. Bring this back. Bring this back. Bring that back, because that's what we want to see. We don't want to see the booty shorts and the V in the back, and you see the ass cheek curl. Like, okay. That don't make a dude think nothing but for real, even if she got a fat ass, like, okay, it look nice, but we don't like that. Like, we really don't like that. I'm telling y'all ladies, we don't like that. We like this. This is it. Bring this back. Anyway, let's get it.
adventurous, funny, and let's see, maybe empathetic. Yeah.
That's a good one.
And over here, name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Kishwan and I'm 30. My friends would definitely say that I'm hilarious. I love to make people laugh. So that's when you said that, I was like, oh, I like that. So we're going to be laughing all the time. So I love to make people laugh. That I'm very athletic because I do personal training on the side. So I love talking about fitness. Another thing that they would say about me is that probably that I'm a daredevil because I've gone skydiving, snowboarding, ziplining. I've done it all. Yeah, I love to have fun and try new things. So I'm not scared to get my hair wet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like roller coasters?
Yes. Let's go to Six Flags. Sorry, I got excited.
All right, thank you.
I think that's more
Your
his
name and
type.
age and answer to his question.
Hold on. That's me.
Okay,
Hold on.
look.
Let me make an early prediction. I think, because everybody ain't me, I'm still on old baby in the back. Yeah, she kind of, whatever what she said earlier, but, you know, everybody's self-conscious a little bit. That was just her being, you know, self-conscious a little bit. Whatever, that happens. But I think if I had to guess, he gonna choose old girl in the pinkish dress right there that he just talked to. I'm willing to, that's my bet.
26, and my friends would say I'm silly, goofy, and deep. I'm like very intimate. I like having deep
Silly and
conversations.
goofy is in the
Yeah.
same category, in my personal opinion.
So, what about for yourself? What 3 things would your friends use to describe you?
To me,
Definitely
I'm
funny.
I'm hilarious.
I would say kind, and then probably positive. Like I just like to radiate good vibes, good energy.
Okay, sounds good. So, I am going to have you pop one balloon.
That's that
Whenever you're
Morty.
ready, go
That's
ahead and
that
pop
Rick
one.
and Morty. I can't. It's like a 3/4 throw.
It's tough.
I know it's tough. All right, let's start over here. So, Jabria, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
He seemed to have a lot in common with me. He talked about being competitive. I'm very competitive. I like to do competitive events. I've done 2 Spartan races. I'm athletic. I'm in the Army. I have my certified personal training, my master fitness instructor. So we just had a lot in common. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, why'd you end up popping hers? Don't use that same line as before.
No.
Okay.
No, she had great answers. I think I just resonated more with the other ones. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so we do
You
have
saying
3
that
ladies
Lawson,
now left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
If a movie was made about your life, what would it be called, and who would star? Who would play as you?
Ooh, okay, that's a good question.
Okay, that's a tough one. They're all thinking. I know. You ready?
I don't know what the premise of that question's about. Who would play you? Why would it matter? You could be like, oh, Denzel Washington would be me, but who cares, right? Like, what does that actually mean? You just gonna pick your favorite actor or actress that you think maybe looks like you, or maybe, or you know, just that you resonate with most. So that's another one of those questions that, you know, in a quick glance you could be like, alright, that's a good question. But if you was to sit and think about it for a second, you have any amount of time to think about it, it's kind of like, well, what? Like, who cares? Like, what does that prove? But whatever, man. That's just me nitpicking.
No. Can I not play myself?
No, you gotta have like an actress, like someone maybe that you looked up to, or a favorite
She's so
actress,
lazy,
or celebrity.
Out of all the girls,
That
there's
you
she the
would
laziest. And I
see
feel
playing
like
yourself.
she definitely the laziest.
I would want Solange
she have the
Knowles
least
to
amount of
play
effort.
me.
There you go. Okay.
Is there a reason, Solange?
I just love her. I think she like does her own thing. And what would the movie be?
Beyonce?
Like, what would the title be?
Solange? Hold up. I don't like that. Why Solange? Is she even an actress? Like, what movies did I hear that right? I don't want to rewind because I don't know how far back I'll go. I don't want to go too far back. But like, what movies has Solange been in? Hey Siri, what movies has Solange been in? Solange was born, blah, blah, blah. Solange knows. Has she been in any movies? It ain't showing no movies. All I know Solange for is being Beyonce's sister and beating the hell out of Jay-Z in an elevator. One shaky.
Based
feel
on
like-
based on your life.
I feel like my ghetto fabulous life.
You know, I think a better question would be, what genre movie would it be? That's probably a little easier.
Like a rom-com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go over here.
Okay, so I love horror films. Zombie movies are my thing. I love zombie movies. So it'd be a zombie movie for sure. Probably Life of a Zombie, and then I guess the person that would have to play me would be what's that woman's name from a scary movie? Brenda. She played Brenda.
Regina Hall.
Yes, Regina Hall. Yes, I think she'd be perfect to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yes.
Thank you. Sure. And our last lady over here. Let's hear from you.
Yes. So Kiki Palmer, I absolutely love her. A lot of people compare me to her.
I like her answers. Every time her answers be on point. She quick, she ain't thinking that much. She has and her answers be like on point. The last time on the first video, like I said, revert back to that one, her answers was on point. Kiki Palmer is like a perfect, like now I'm looking at her, I'm like, yeah, Kiki Palmer, like low key, yup, absolutely. She picked like a perfect representation. I say Kiki Palmer or old girl who plays Suri from Black Panther. But she hella short, I think. And she not. So I would even give her maybe like dark skinned Tyra Banks. But Tyra Banks is too old now. But like she kinda look like her maybe a little bit. I could be tripping. Y'all can let me know in the comments if I'm tripping. But I feel like she kinda got like, if you really look at her, like she look like she could be like a dark skinned Tyra. But Kiki Palmer was a perfect pick.
because of our personalities.
Okay.
And so the title of my movie will be called Unbroken and Resilient, because I have been through a lot in life, just as far as like navigating my life. And so I think Keke Palmer will capture that essence in me. And just us, again, sharing the same type of personalities, I would love to see her bring my life to the camera. And so I would definitely, that would be it.
Did you see the new movie that she was in?
I have not seen it yet. I'm sorry, Keke Palmer. I am so sorry, girl.
I haven't either.
You know you my girl, though.
Screaming. All right, thank you. Okay, it is time to pop one balloon out of these three beautiful
The one in
ladies.
the middle right there is more like his overall.
So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I thought we had a lot in common. He's very
might choose
handsome,
Keke
well-spoken, and I
Thank
love
you.
that he's athletic. You don't see a lot of athletic men nowadays that are actually they're actually trying to find love. So yeah, that's one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you end up popping hers?
So I think we have a lot in common. I think as far as the fitness and stuff, definitely a big part of my life. But I felt like the other woman had some other interests as well that I align with. So
Okay.
Thank
you.
Because they're all in relatively decent shape.
Alrighty, we've got two ladies
Oh,
left.
really?
Ladies,
Okay,
any
so at the
questions
end
for
of
our
the
guy?
day, the one I was saying he might pick, the one that he just popped on. Another thing about her that he might not have said that I'm seeing as a man, and a lot of men think alike, we just don't always choose to do the same thing, right? Weird to say that. I know women like to group us all up, and we're like, we ain't all the same, but we do run around with the same thought process. We just don't act on that thought process. We know just how dog niggas think. Facts. Just like women know how dog women think. You know what I'm saying? We all think alike. We just choose not to do some of the stupid things. With that being said, if I had to assume why he picked that one, is because she seems, out of the three that's left, the most masculine. And he's already a man. He a tall man. He work out. Having another woman that work out too is good. But if you got two other choices that are in good shape but are still feminine, you're gonna choose them over the masculine, unless you like masculine women. But I don't think most men do. You remember old girl was coming out showing her guns, and then just now, what was she saying? In her first question that they asked, she was like, "I've been skydiving, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, I did it all." You know what I'm saying? It's like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like again, men. It can be impressive. I'm not saying like don't talk about your accomplishments, right? I'm not saying none of that. We like that you can do things and have accomplishments and all that stuff. But the way you present it, sometimes you can present yourself hella masculine, and that's not attractive, unfortunately. And I know I hate saying it like that. I know y'all don't want to hear that, and I'm probably gonna get some hate in the comments. And it is what it is. It's the truth though. She got her balloon popped, and I thought she was almost the best pick one. But I think, now that I'm thinking about it, the old girl in the pink, Keke Palmer, might actually be the best runner-up. She's a little bit tall. She got her ambition. Her answers are right. This girl here, if she give another lazy answer, she ain't gonna be the one, unless he likes somebody that he think might be easy, that he can train. Because unfortunately, men be like that sometimes. Sometimes we don't want to be doing all that extra ass thinking and being hella challenged. We want to be challenged in some ways, but not just by our women. Life already challenges the hell out of us. When we go into work, just being outside is a challenge sometimes for a man. You know, everybody we interact with is a challenge. So when we come home, we don't want to be challenged. I know a lot of women be like, "Well, I like to challenge my man, and I want to keep him on his toes." We on our toes all day long. You want to wear heels and be on your toes. We don't. You don't see men wearing heels unless they gay. That's the only time a man want to be on his toes is when he gay. Or when he trying to reach for something hella high. Men don't be on, we won't be on our toes. We on our toes all day long in the real world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like old girl would be challenging. I feel like out of all the women here, the one he just popped her balloon would also challenge him the most out of the other ones. So we're gonna see who would pick.
Here. Oh, let's start down there. We'll come back. All right.
Yes, I just wanted to know, I'm really big on believing in God, and I was just wondering where do you stand with that as far as relationship wise? I'm not talking about religion because I know people
Yeah.
get that the confusion.
You
I
said
do
you
want to make
like
sure I
God earlier,
clarify.
so I'm gonna do a
Where is
question.
your relationship with God, or do you have one?
Yeah, I have a very strong relationship with God. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christ follower. I go to church every Sunday. I pray daily. I grew up in the church. My family's Nigerian, so yeah, we're big on faith, and that's always stuck with me. So definitely.
I like what I heard.
All right. We'll be back.
He gonna choose Kiki Palmer. That's what I'm going with. Cause old girl, I'm almost willing. I'm like 65% sure she gonna have a lazy answer. All her answers been hella laid back, and like not necessarily wrong, but just like not. She ain't as active as the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Especially as Kiki Palmer. I'm gonna keep calling her Kiki Palmer because that's what she look like to me now. But I feel like I said, overall, she, out of all the girls there, she definitely has the best presentation. She wasn't even my favorite, but she's starting to become one of my favorites because I like her personality. You know what I'm saying? And that's personality matters a lot. Because out of all them other girls, the lazy one was the one I was most attracted to. But having seen them for a second round, I think I like Kiki Palmer more.
Let's go down over here. So I know you had a question ready.
I had the exact same question.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
my
So
question.
lazy.
Yeah.
You asked
Another
the
question?
exact same question. She said, "Oh, what are the odds?"
Another question.
Questions. Okay. Do you have a final question to ask them, or are you ready to pop?
If if we saw each other out at a restaurant or bar, how would you flirt with me? How would you let me know you're interested?
All right. How would you let him
I
know
wouldn't.
you're interested?
Honestly, not too much. I maybe would just like a longer eye contact, a little smile, very
Not a
subtle.
wink, not a wink. Not a,
No winks for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
she's not
Let
gonna
me
get
just
her.
look at him a little
A
longer.
little smile, a little.
That's showing
You know,
lazy.
respect.
That's, what is it? What
Let's
women
go
like to say
here.
these days? That's giving.
All right. How would you
that's
let him know
giving
you're interested?
Lazy. She looked like I could see it in her face right out the gate. She was looking like, "Shit, please." I wouldn't have. I'm not saying nothing. Okay, closed mouths don't get fed, right? Ain't that the saying? I don't know when women gonna figure that out. Y'all ain't the only ones who want to get talked to. I'm a little bit of advice for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna listen, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. If you want to guarantee, like at least a high percentage chance of landing the man, you speak first. I'm gonna say it again. If you want a higher chance of landing the man you want, instead of thinking that your looks is gonna secure it, and then you be mad when you go home single, still without a number. And some of y'all be like, he gonna talk to me. Nah. You be getting dudes who will talk to anybody talking to you. And that's why, and y'all be settling for that because you too scared to go talk to the dude you want. And then you be mad, where all to get me in that? You ain't say nothing to him. She just, obviously old girl think he attractive. She ain't popped her balloon yet. But she like, nah, I wouldn't say nothing. I would have gave him a little bit longer stare. Okay. That's a challenge to a man. You stare for too long, we looking like, what you looking at? Men don't like to be stared at. Don't nobody like to be stared at, but especially men. I personally can say that. If a woman's staring at me for hella, and like, especially if she ain't smiling or something like that, like hella smiling, putting her hair behind her ear, like giving me that bashful look or something like that, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck you looking at? I don't care who you are, like what you looking at? Why you staring at me like that? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? That's a challenge, man. That's a challenge, ladies. So again, you want a good chance of landing the man you want, stop being scary, okay? Being afraid of being rejected is a masculine thing, low-key. You like, oh, is it? Yeah, it is. Because we the ones that's got to do it. We be a little nervous, but we still do it. The only reason men ain't talking to women as much nowadays is because it can end up with a man being canceled or in jail or some shit like that. Sometimes now, these women, so we don't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? When y'all stop acting stupid when we approach y'all, then maybe we'll do it more often. Men ain't afraid to do it though. We ain't afraid of rejection. Some men are. Them men ain't. Hey, you know what I'm saying? They ain't the right kind of man then. Ain't nobody finna come land in your lap. We know this as men. We hunt. We about that. We don't have a problem with that. But you got to give us an opening. y'all be looking like hella mad and shit like that. You know, we don't want to approach that. You know what I'm saying? She said she would have smiled and looked a little longer. That's cool. But guess how much more of a better chance you would have if you like, or something like, don't, look. This all I'm moving. My motherfucking index finger. You see this? You see this? The international sign of come here from women. Don't a man do this. This is a mom thing. Bring your ass here. This is a woman thing. This finger right here. That's all it takes. Hair behind your ear. Looking a little bit longer. Boop. Just 2 taps. Boop, boop. He gonna get his ass up. He gonna come over there. And if he don't, he ain't no real man. He ain't want you. He's too shy. Whatever. He ain't the right one. Most men gonna get their ass up and they gonna come over there and they gonna see what you talking about. Facts. And you ain't even gotta worry about being rejected or nothing. If he get up and come over there, he not gonna reject you. Come on, man.
I'm going to be transparent. I used to be someone that didn't feel comfortable approaching men in the past. But as I've gotten older and been able to approach men, I've just found that just being myself, walking up, hi, how you doing? Just giving you a compliment. I would give you a compliment because I do think you're handsome. And just go ahead and just strike a conversation, see what your intelligence and mind is about. Because yes, while the exterior looks good, I do like to know what the interior is like. I'm like, okay, he looks good on the outside, but what does he have going on in his mind? What type of conversations can we have? Can we have deep conversations? And so that's something that I would start off with, a compliment and then getting into a conversation.
So you would approach me?
Yes, I would.
That's what I'm talking about. And that's why she gonna win today. Because she ain't afraid. She just flat out told him, hey man, yeah, I'll say something to you. Shit, I'll say something to you. I spark up a conversation. And we like that. Sometimes women that ain't our type will come walk up to us and spark up a conversation, and we don't just outright be like, get away from me like y'all like to do. We will talk to that woman still. We will not want nothing to do with the woman that's talking to us. But if somebody walk up to us and start talking to us, it don't matter old, heavy, unattractive, weird, none of that shit, unless you ain't like smelly or super crazy looking or being weird as a mug, we gonna still talk to you. We ain't gonna be like, get your ass on somewhere like y'all be doing. We'll still talk. Because you took the initiative to walk up to us and speak. We'll still speak to you, even if we ain't trying to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So a beautiful woman like this come up to a man talking to him, that's obviously showing some signs of interest. That's just like this. That's just like this. Walking up to that man and saying, oh, okay, you look good. I just want to let you know that you are looking handsome. What you doing out here today? You might be like, oh, that's what a man's supposed to do. That's what anybody who want what they want supposed to do. Stop, ain't y'all the ones be talking about stop putting genders on everything? Stop putting genders on talking to a woman on who's supposed to be initiating the dating, initiating the conversation. Stop putting that on men. Now, ain't an only man thing, especially if y'all gonna reject it. Most of the men you talk to anyway. Then put your big girl boots on and walk over there and say something, or at least give a man a clear indication that it's okay to talk to you. Other than that, you're gonna miss out. She won't miss out.
Okay.
Well. Okay, time to make the tough decision.
It ain't that
Do you
tough.
gotta pop a balloon?
The only reason old girl at the end is kind of like in the running is because she's attractive. No, don't pop Kiki Palmer, cuz. That's
All right.
why.
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I found him handsome and I liked the things that he was
Why
saying.
you picked that one?
And why'd you end up popping hers? I saw it was tough. I know.
Truthfully, it was tough. Great young lady. Definitely have a lot in common. I think I was just more attracted to her.
And there go a man thinking with the thing again. I ain't gonna lie to y'all now. I said the same thing earlier, right? I was like, old girl was the one. She fought her. But I would have made the same mistake he did if I was the first guy. Me now seeing everything, I would 114% pick Kiki Palmer. Because attraction is a big deal. So if he ain't attracted to Kiki, then it is what it is, right? I think he is attracted because she lasted this long. He would have been popped her balloon. I think he chose the other girl because she's a little bit more simple. And he might be the type where he don't want a challenge of any sort, perhaps, from his woman. And she is attractive. I ain't saying she's more attractive than Kiki over here. You know, they got their own beauty. She got the dark skin beauty, you know what I'm saying? They're like on not even opposite ends of the spectrum, but she definitely got like a different look to her. She's taller, you know what I'm saying? But her personality is so much more inviting. She won me with her personality, even though I still think old girl is the most attractive aesthetically. I would have picked her too, aesthetically. But having talked to them all, I probably would have gave Kiki a chance before that one, because the other one looked lazy. So her being fine don't mean shit if you end up not really being able to get anywhere. Old girl said she would have talked to him. He picked the girl that said, hell no, I wouldn't talk to you. I wouldn't even give you a shot. I wouldn't even say nothing to you unless you came to me. That's lazy, that's entitlement, low key. And that means you're gonna be working a hell of a lot harder in your relationship than you would have with Kiki. I don't know, man. That wasn't the right choice for me. But hey, Eric, to each his own. I ain't gonna say it wasn't the right choice. Let me take that. Let me rewind. I ain't gonna say it wasn't the right choice. I'm just gonna say, on the outside looking in, it probably wasn't the best choice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go up to our young lady over here. So I'll have you stand on this side of me. I'll have you come up here with us. Any final question between the two of you? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I have one. Where do you live?
I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
And where are you?
I'm from Detroit. I live in Detroit.
Detroit.
Midwest girl. Okay. I'm originally from Chicago.
And what do you do again? I'm sorry.
I work in professional sports and I do real estate investing.
Okay. Okay.
What do you do?
I do real estate development for a nonprofit.
Cool. So you got a little bit of a connect there.
All right, well, let me ask my question then. Okay. Is it going to be a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes for me.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. And you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them ladies.
Alright, you know, that was cool. I still think Keke Palmer.
Okay, let's bring out.
But that's my personal opinion. I do. Hey, look, like I said already, I was a little bit more attracted physically to the last one as well. So I can't be mad at the young man's choice. You know what I'm saying? I just hope I hope he's a little bit ready for what's about to be in store, because it's definitely gonna be more challenging than I think the last or the latter. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode. It's a little bit shorter than the other one, but we don't want to keep them going for too much. We're about 30 minutes in, and it's an hour-long video in total. So I'm gonna do a part 3 with the next batch, and we'll put that one out here after these first two. So if you like the content, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you can stay up to date with everything that we do put out. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you think I'm wrong about what I've been saying so far, timestamp it, put it in the comments. We're always gonna read them. Let's talk about it. Other than that, this is Devo. Catch y'all later.